I'm here with Daniel Katz and Brad Dickson. How are you guys?
I'm great.
I'm doing pretty good myself.
Yeah, so Dave versus Hollywood. What a trip. A mockumentary about Hollywood mirroring itself. What was your inspiration?
Well, I'll hand this to Brad since he wrote it. But
My inspiration was to just create a movie with a lot of chaos. I like old school comedies. I like the Farrelly brothers. We like to push the bounds of taste. The idea came from I read Matthew Perry's book, and he spoke about how a friend of his was offered the role of Chandler Bing in Friends. His friend turned it down. Matthew accepted the role, and I thought, what if it? There's so much luck involved in Hollywood. What happens to the people who don't quite get the role? They're not in the right place at the right time, and then we made it funny, and we made him resort to all kinds of tactics to try and succeed. He joined Scientology to network. He attends funerals of famous people to meet other luminaries in show business. AA meetings. Pretends is now that's based on a true story. I had a friend in the 1990s who was a teetotaler who would attend AA to try and make connections, and it worked. Today he's a fairly well-known actor, and he told me, "Do not say my name, whatever you do, but if you give me $100, I'll tell you right now."
So, how did Tyler get cast? Preston Tyler Ward. Was it luck?
no,
I was watching a series of self tapes that people would send me, and I watched about 40. And as soon as I saw his photo before he said one word on his tape, I said, "That's Dave." And it worked out fine. He's a gifted actor, like the character Dave, who just needs a break.
I love mockumentary films. It's one of my favorite genres, mockumentaries, found footage, that kind of thing. So I really loved your movie. I find it very funny. I also think that for Angelinos like myself, it's a little funny, like it's mirroring like transplant culture and the fake it till you make it people. I personally don't believe in fake it till you make it. I believe you are or you aren't. But I love that about Dave. And yeah, I think it's one of the funniest movies at this festival this year.
thank you. I think that it's interesting because Dave, he's his most authentic self when he receives some of the roles. I don't want to give anything away, but when he receives that,
Right.
he's his most authentic self. And when he's trying to fake it, he doesn't make it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting what you said.
Yeah. I mean, the funniest part is when he falls out of his own character and goes off on the casting
Exactly.
directors. I also think the
It's about time somebody went off on a casting director. I mean,
yeah.
not to say that they're not all lovely people, but they aren't all lovely people. So
Um, I I think you're right, but I love how the Hollywood people are represented, I think, very accurately. The PR person, she's just evil,
She's great.
and the manager or agent and the casting people, they're just spot on. I also love how that is how the hierarchy works in entertainment. Like he's fired. Oh my God, the assistant's now the casting director. Like here we go, deal of a lifetime, and that's how it works in every aspect of
not just
Hollywood.
fired, but he's replaced. The casting director is replaced by a 19-year-old neophyte who has no experience. And how often does that happen in Hollywood? Probably every other week.
Every other week. I mean, just like the head of a studio's canned, and everyone that worked under them gets canned, and then they hire basically some random person, and then that person hires some random people. And
Right.
I love the hierarchy. It's like a tragic kingdom in Hollywood.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading the Michael Ovitz book right now. Who is Michael Ovitz?
Mhm.
A lot of backstabbing, a lot of people that
Yeah.
are trying to grab his job, and so it's kind of interesting because it kind of shows how everyone's fighting over the same role.
Yeah.
Fortunately, not everybody is Michael Ovix. You're
Yeah.
talking about somebody who's at the far end of the spectrum of evil, purportedly. But there are a lot of I was a struggling writer for many years, and from the time I graduated college when I was 22, I didn't make a dime writing until I was 31. And then suddenly I got a phone call, two phone calls in 1 week. First of all, you sold a screenplay, and the second phone call was that I got the job on The Tonight Show writing the monologue after 11 years of utter failure. And that also played into what I wrote about how you struggle for years, and if you're persistent and if you're talented and you don't give up, one day you'll get that good chance you'll get that call.
I mean, being a filmmaker, being an actor, being anyone in this industry, or even in any other industry that's similar to this, pretty much you go through the struggle that Dave goes through. I mean, it's
Right.
like almost everyone. Some people make it when they're 16, some people make it when they're 50.
Yeah.
Just depends on luck, it depends on connections, it depends on perseverance. There's so many factors, but I guess the main thing is that Dave never, Dave almost gives up, but essentially the moral of the story, at least for me, is that you should never give up because it's just around the corner, and that corner might be 50 years away or it might be a day away, and you just never know, but you can never give up.
I'll
Yeah.
take issue with that just briefly. You should never give up if you're talented. There are a lot of people in Hollywood who give up successful careers as attorneys and in business to come out here and pursue their dream as an actor. So, I mean, some people should give up.
Yeah. Well, never give up. Um, your shot is right around the corner, and I urge everyone to watch Dave versus Hollywood. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.